A lot of homeowners ask me which way should my island face, and I always say that's actually the wrong question. What you really want to know is how do you want your kitchen to feel inside your home? Do you want to be in the middle of everything, connected to your family, part of every conversation? Or do you want your own space to cook, calm, focused, looking outside? I drew 2 floor plans to show you exactly what I mean. I'm Sandra from Habitual Homes, a design build firm here in Toronto. These are 2 real floor plan layouts, 2 different homes, 2 different answers to the same question. Let me walk you through each one.
In example number 1, the kitchen sits along the back wall with the island in front of it. The cook stands here and faces the dining table and the living area. Everything is open, no walls separating the spaces. The kitchen, the dining, the living room, they all flow together. While you're cooking, you're part of the house. You see what's happening, you talk to whoever is there. Guests gather at the island naturally, nobody feels left out. This is a warm, social layout. The kitchen is the center of the home and the whole design reflects that. But notice what that also means. The backyard is behind the cook. Through those sliding doors, you can't see it while you work. And from the sofa, from the dining table, you see everything in the kitchen. The dishes, the mess on the counter, whatever is happening on the stove. The kitchen is always on, it never gets to disappear. For some families, that's completely fine. For others, over time, it becomes tiring. Now look at the second plan. Same square footage, completely different experience. In example number 2, the kitchen is along the interior wall, but the island faces the backyard through a large glazed wall. The cook looks outside while working, natural light, a view of the terrace and the garden. The kitchen feels calm, focused, there's a moment of quiet while you cook. The dining table is right beside the kitchen, close enough to serve, close enough to talk to whoever is sitting there. That connection is still there. But the living room, it's in its own zone. You can hear it, but you're not in the middle of it. The kitchen isn't performing, it's just cooking. And for a lot of people, that's exactly what they need. But here is the honest trade-off. Your back is to the living room. If your kids are playing on the sofa, you can't see them. If someone's talking to you from across the room, you have to turn around. The cook comes to a cost, and that cost is connection.
Now, if you're renovating an existing kitchen, you might be thinking, I don't get to choose any of this. My windows are already there, my walls are fixed, the layout is what it is. And you're right, in a renovation, you're working within constraints. The floor plan is mostly inherited, not chosen. But even with these constraints, the question still matters. Maybe you can't move the kitchen, but you might be able to decide where the island sits, whether you open up a wall or keep it, whether you add a window or not. And if you're building from scratch, you have more freedom. But even then, decide a lot. Where the sun comes from, where the street is, where the backyard faces. There are always constraints. The skill is working with them, not against them. So whether you're renovating or building new, it still comes down to the same 3 questions. How do you like to cook? Do you want company around you or do you prefer to focus? Be honest with yourself, there is no right answer, but it shapes everything. Where does your best natural light come from? If the backyard is your brightest side, facing those windows every morning is something you'll appreciate for years. And what else is your floor plan already doing? If you have a dining table that already brings people together, the kitchen doesn't need to carry that weight too. It can just be a kitchen. A good layout is always a conversation between how you live and how your home supports that. The island direction is just one small piece of that, but it's a piece that affects how the kitchen feels every single day. If this kind of content is useful to you, subscribe so you don't miss the next one. And if you're already thinking about your kitchen, my next video is about whether your upper cabinet should go all the way up to the ceiling or stop short. It's one of those decisions that changes how the whole room feels. Links is right here.